Good afternoon, everybody. Evie Sunflower here. This afternoon I'm actually going to remake something I made a while ago. It was coasters I made. Here we are, here they are here. I was really thrilled with them, but I was using a new mould, and these here, and it's quite deep. I didn't really want them that deep, so I didn't fill them to the top, and it created such a big lip. I wasn't happy with it. So the only thing is I'd already taken them out the mould, so I put them back in the moulds here and re-poured over the top. I just want to show you what happened and why I'm not happy with the results. Can you see there how when I poured it in, it went down the sides and underneath the moulds, underneath the pre-poured resin, because I'd already taken them out, so they weren't sealed. And it's created this really, really, really rough bottom on them. I mean, I know I could put, you know, I could put little rubber feet on and everything, but I'm just not happy with it. This one's particularly, if I can show you somehow. Yes, now look at that. Isn't that just terrible? So I learned what not to do. So I want to remake them again, and I'm going to try again, and I shall use my expensive moulds, these ones here, which incidentally you can get made here in Tasmania in Launceston. I'll put the link down below. Chloe, she does a wonderful job making coasters. She makes unique and different things as well, so she's really great. I'll link it all, as I said, below. So I've tried to find the same colours that I did in that particular video, and I've come up and I have managed to find, I've just got enough of those particular sequins that I bought for this set of coasters. I've got the pink mixed with the purple in the glitter. I've got the green glitters. I used a blue and a purple liquid pigment ink. So I'm going to have a go at that. But first of all, I just wanted to show you, or just bring you down here now. Hang on. Okay, so I'm just using some tape just to, although these have been washed and dried gently, let air dry. I've just washed with soft, like washing up with liquid. I'm just removing any little glitter, and look how much, can you see that, how much just came out, and there was nothing in there, but just from being in this environment where I've got so much going on in my cottage, it just is handy to have that bit of tape. Right, so I've mixed up the resin, and today I really love the results of this particular resin. It's made by Platinum, which is the one I always use, but this particular one is it's an Art Coat Resin, and it has no VOCs, no fumes, non-flammable, and it has no solvents in them. And it just comes so beautiful and smooth. It levels beautifully, so it's very safe to use, and I love it. So I'll just put a link for that too in my down box. So here I've got some paper cups. I could do with smaller ones, but I don't have smaller ones. And these are my coasters. I need a bit of tape again, because that's, once again, got some more glitter there from somewhere, probably just off me, you know, like it could easily just come from off my hands and my body. So this is my resin, previously made. It's been made about 15 minutes now, and it's just settling. All the air bubbles are coming out. It's getting lovely and clear. So I will now be mixing up what I'm going to use. I'll just put some gloves on and we'll get started. Okay, I haven't got the lights on. I don't know if that's too dark for you, is it? Let me try. Is that better? Okay. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is do around the edges. I'm just trying to try and do the same sequence as the one that I made last time. I'll just turn the radio off. Right. I've got 250 mils, which is 1/4 of a litre mixed up in resin. I'm just going to pour, what have I got in there now? I've got it down to 175. We'll see how much, if that's enough. Well, actually, that might be too much. I'm just, sorry. I'll just pour some of that into the other glitters. These are the ones I previously spoke about here, just the sequins and the glitter. I've measured it out because I've only had 4 level teaspoons of those ones left, so I wanted it to be even disperse and the even amount for all of the coasters. So I measured a spoonful each. Okay, let's try this again. What I'm going to do is just put some liquid pigment ink on. Can you see what I'm doing there? I hope. 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 of the blue. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I did 5 then. Never mind. Oopsie. Of the lilac. This is the colour it's come out. I'm wondering whether who I'm making these for loves blue, purple and green. So I need to, maybe I might just put in 1 drop of Lorez Irish Blue. Maybe, well, I'll put 1 or 2. I'll put 2 in. That's that Irish bloom there. Now we've got it in there. Mix it up. Oh, that's rather pretty. Look at that. Can you see that lovely colour? I'll just mix it better. Now this is what I'm going to pour around the outside edge. Just make sure it's mixed in there thoroughly. Now if anyone doesn't want to watch how I make this, I mean, please just fast forward. You do whatever. But thank you for anyone that stays, and I hope you enjoy it. Quite windy here today in Launceston, Tasmania. As you can hear, oh yes, you can hear my chimes going off. These are just baby wipes. I'll move that over there out of the way, the resin. Right, that's stage 1. just make that a little bit more even if I can. Make sure I've got all around the edges. Yes, I seem to have. That's good. Right, the next thing I'm going to do is I've got the green glitter in some resin here. Just stir it up very well. Got a lot of glitter in, so makes it a bit on the thick side. Just going to pour. Oh, I wish I could just squish these together. No, I might pour it in the middle and work from there. I'll do like a puddle pour, what we do in acrylic painting. A little bit more in this one, I think. A little bit more in this one. There, how's that looking? Right, that's the green. And now I've got the purple and the dark blue mixture of glitter here. I'm actually going to add I've got a little sample here from Launceston of a liquid ink pigment called Deep Blue Sea. So I think I might add a little bit of that to this mixture. Oh, I'll have to cut the top off, excuse me a moment. Okay, just 1, 2, 3. There we are. Where's my lid? Pop that back there. Yes, thank you, Launceston. I'll give that one a try and see how that turns out. Okay, so that's the Deep Blue Sea. Now this is a bit hard in this little tiny pot, so I'm actually going to use what's this resin that's left in here of the first one I've done, and I'm going to pour that into it. Oh yes, that's quite beautiful. Look at that. A little bit more resin. Okay, So we're going to pour some into the middle of the green. Oops. You'll have to wait, Maggie, as my little dog wants to come in. She'll have to wait. Just wait, please. Right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to now pour some clear in the middle to disperse to the outside. Wow, can you see what's happened there? Oh, they look beautiful. That looks awesome. And what I'm going to do now is, with the blowtorch, I'm just going to remove any air bubbles if there is any. Just on the top there, just quickly, don't want to burn my moulds. Okay. Just seeing how high up they are. Right, so we're not to the top yet. We've got a little ways to go yet. So, what have I got left? Okay, so I've got some of this very dark mixture. So, as you know, I've got a little bit of green. I might save that for last, actually, because I'm going to put these other sequins in. Okay, so I might just pop a bit more of the purple in the middle. Gosh, I'm just trying to work out what I've got left next. So I want to put in these lovely, lovely sequins. So I've made a little pot for each coaster. Excuse me. Are you being bossy? Come on in you come. Okay, that's one. The only reason I've mixed it with some resin is just hopefully to suspend it a bit better. Now they may sink, I'm not sure. We'll just see what happens. That's two. Okay, last one coming up. Goes out the way. All of a sudden I've realised we're sort of down to like 4 weeks till Christmas now, and with the pandemic around in the world, it's difficult and takes a long time for all our mail. So unfortunately, I'm sure a lot of my little things that I've made, some of my friends and family, might be a bit late, but I tried to get it there, but I don't know if it will. Okay, so that's actually brought the level up a little bit more. What do I do with those? Oh, hang on a second. What I always have a couple of little extra moulds in case I've got any leftover resin that I can pop into, and I'm actually going to make that heart there, so I'm just going to pour it into there. It doesn't need much. You can make beautiful little bits of jewellery around the little nib. There we are. And there's some round, these are to be used to make earrings, but I'm actually making them to have as my dots on clocks. A little bit more in there. Oops, too much. Too much. Never mind. Oh gosh, now that's a right mess, isn't it? Hey, I'm sorry about that. I'll fix that up myself in a minute off camera. I'll just get the extra off. I'll just have a go at filling them again. Right. Right, well at the moment we've got left only 25 mils of the resin left. So I think 1 spoonful each should do it. It's handy having these baby wipes to wipe your gloves even as you're working here. Just going to make sure, once again, there's just a few little air bubbles on the top. Okay, now the last thing I'm going to do with a round edge stick, I'm going to draw some lines through from the middle out. And the reason I'm using a round edge stick, hang on a second, is because I don't want to scratch the bottom of my mould, which I've done before using a satay stick, and then I've had to buy new moulds, because that very fine scratch will show up on the bottom of every set of coasters you make. So I have invested in some more. Oh, that looks pretty. Look at the difference. I'll bring you down in a moment. I'm not sure if you can see properly there. I know a lot of the glitter will sink to the bottom. What it's doing is dragging out the darker, you know, remember I put that dark blue in with the purple and the navy blue glitter. Get back there. So I'm hoping that these will be actually reversible. As I'm going around here, I'm also checking to make sure there's no air bubbles around the edge, because normally I might go around the edge with a round stick just to make sure there's no air bubbles and the resin has gone right up into the edges, into the indentations, because these are geode style coasters, so the outside edge will be very like rough, like a geode. Right. I'll just now go round and tidy up slightly, very carefully. I really don't want anything on the outside edge, because sometimes as it's drying it sort of pulls in or pulls the other out. There's a block there. Okay, right. Just going to check the size to make sure I've got them filled to the top. This one's filled up the most. Yeah, I'm hoping that will be fine. Okay, I'll take these gloves off now because they make me sweat. Tidy up a little bit for you. You can see that this little heart one has got the little nib in there, and so yes, so it is nice to hang on a necklace or a key ring holder or something like that. keeping that under there for a short while. I will be taking that stick out because I don't want any demarcations on the underneath. But even though this has all been levelled, it's obviously not quite just there. So I've just put that there just to make sure it doesn't all run to one side. Right, I'll bring you down. Here we are. Oh, there's that light. You see where I've dragged through. I mean, the liquid inks with mica works beautifully, and I've just realised I haven't got any mica powders in this at all, so I've no idea what's going to happen. So it's just all resin, glitter and liquid inks. So Auntie, I've no idea if they'll turn out even similar, but made with love. Hope you enjoyed watching this. We'll demold them tomorrow. Okay, let's demold the rest. This is a lovely feeling. It just pops out like that. These moulds are so beautiful that Chloe makes. And look at that. And then there's the back. Aren't they beautiful? Oh gosh, I love them. I love them, love them, love them. Okay, number 3. Just come out so simply. Once again. And the back. And the last one, number 4. I don't know if you can see the bigger sequins in there. They do look pretty. Look at that. I actually love the design that the just using the inks made with that and the glitter. Look at that, it's gorgeous. Oh, there we are, that's those finished. I hope you've enjoyed watching this one, and I'll put some pictures up in a moment when I display them. Okay, I thought I'd just show you the record that I made for my, well, the clock it's going to be for my brother Neil. I'm about to resin it, so I'll just show you how I do that. I clean it off first to make sure there's no oil on the top. Sometimes you lose a little bit of colour, but not much. Okay, and around the edges. And I'm going to be doing it over there if I can get that to work.